Good day, everyone. My name is Mr. Chinonso. Remember what we did in our last class? We treated capacity in liters and milliliters. We said capacity is the amount a container can hold. Remember, it can hold a liquid or a solid. Remember, we have different types of liquid: the water, milk, liquid milk, honey, palm oil, granite oil. They are all liquid. So you can also hold what solid, like your powdered milk. So in today's class, we'll be looking at word problems on capacity. Word problems on capacity. So we want to know how to solve some word problems on capacity. So when you're given some work to do, you'll be able to go through it without being troubled. Now let's look at this exercise. In number 1, you have exercise 1. We just read gently and we go with it. A boy took, please listen properly. A boy took 1 hour to carry 28.7 liters, this L means liters, of water from the well to his house. I'll repeat it again. A boy took 1 hour to carry 28.7 liters of water from the well. Remember, you draw water from the well to his house. How much water could he carry to his house in 8 hours? Now, 1 hour took him 28.7 liters. So let's go with this. Solution: 1 hour took him 28.7 liters. Now we are asked to know how much water could he carry to his house in 8 hours. In 8 hours, we don't know how much water. Remember, when we have solution like this, we do cross multiply. We do cross multiply. Unknown, we multiply 1 hour. 8 hours, we multiply 28.7 liters. So let's say unknown times 1 hour is equal to 8 hours times 28.7 liters. Remember what we said. We need to separate unknown from 1 hour by dividing both sides with what is multiplying unknown. So this here one, they are identical. What is identical here? Hour. So remember what we have left. Unknown times 1 all over 1 is equal to 8 times 28.7 liters all over 1. Unknown times unknown. Unknown times 1 is 1. Divided by 1 remains 1. Remember, anything times or divided by 1 remains that thing. 8 times 28.7 liters. So let's come here to do that. 28.7 liters times 8. So let's multiply this. In our 8 times table, what is 8 times 7? What is 8 times 7? 8 times 7 is what? Remember your 8 times table. Who can tell me what is 8 times 7? So let's go. 8 times 1, 8. 8 times 2, 16. 8 times 3, 24. 8 times 4, 32. 8 times 5, 40. 8 times 6, 48. 8 times 7, 56. So you write 6 here. Take off your 5. Remember, you write down your unit, take up your tens. So 8 times 8. We stop at 8 times 7, 56. 8 times 8, 64. Add it to your 5 you took up, which is what? 69. You write down your unit, take up your tens. 8 times 2, 16 plus 6, 20. 16 plus 6 is 22. So 22, 16 plus 6 is 22. Remember what we said? We have just one number before the decimal point. So we can't, since we have just one number, so we're having just one decimal move. So we have this. So this would be our answer in liters. So we have 8 times 28.7 liters is equal to 209.6 liters. That is our answer for this. So when you're asked to what? So it will take him what? 8 hours to fetch what? 229.6 liters of water. So we go to the next question, number 2. Number 2, 6 packets of milk contain 9 liters. Remember your L is liter of milk. How much milk does one packet contain? Remember we have to get one out of many. So we have many and we have to get one. So we have to reduce. In doing that, we have to use division. Now if you are asked to get if you have to get many out of one, many means what? More, you multiply. But now we are asked to get one out of many. One out of many means what? We divide. So remember what we have this, but we can also use this law. 6 packets of milk contain 9 liters of milk. How much milk does one packet contain? 6 packets is equal to what? 9 liters of milk. How much does one packet? One packet, we don't know. So remember when you have this form, you cross multiply. So we cross multiply. 6 or no times 6 packets is equal to what? 1 packet times 9 liters. So remember what we said, we leave what? Our unknown by dividing what is timesing your unknown. So we have this, they are identical, 1, 1, since they are dividing themselves. Packets, identical. We have just what? Unknown times 1 all over 1 is equal to 1 times 9 liters all over 6. Unknown times 1 divided by 1. Anything times and divided by 1 is the same thing. 1 times 9, 9 liters all over 6. Now we have this. Now remember what we said, we can use our ACF to know what is remaining. 9 and 6. What can divide both is 3. 3 into 9, 3. 3 into 6, 2. So we have 3 all over 2, which is the same thing as 1 whole number 1 all over 2. So in what? Remember we have to get it in liters. So you can leave your answer in improper form, fraction, or mixed fraction. So any of these two will give you your answer. With this, we go to the what? To the third question. A cask contain, this is a container, like a very big barrel of container used to store water or any other form of liquid, contains 75.6 liters of oil. So we are using that to store oil. 45.8 liters is drawn out, that is taken out of the total number of oil in the container. They remove what? 45.8 liters out of it. How much oil is still left in the cask? So now we are asked to what? Get the number of oil that is what? Remaining. out of what? This. Remember they draw out what? 45.8 liters. So when they draw out 45, that take away. That means we have to use our subtraction form to get this answer. So 75.6 liters minus 45.8 liters. Now let's solve this. 6 minus 8. Remember that you cannot take out 8 from 6. You have to borrow 1 from 5. So this is 16. 16 minus 8. When you count your 16, take out 8 from it. You have 8 left. 4 minus 5. You have to borrow 1 from 7. So give it to 4, which is 14 minus 5. You count your 14, take out 5 from 14. You have what? 9 left. 6 minus 4 is 2. So we have 29.8 liters remaining. So we go to the fourth question. A milkman, someone that sells milk, sold 3.25 liters of milk to his first customer. This is the quantity to his first customer. First customer, 3.25 liters. Now 2 liters to his second customer. Remember, 2 liters is just a whole number, so it will be here. There's no what? Decimal what? Number. So we can use 0 to close it up. It's the same as 2. To his second what? Customer. Second customer as the same. And 0.75 liter to his third customer. Third customer is what? 0.75 liters. Good. This is all we have. How much did he sell all together? All together. You have to bring them all together. Sum them all. All together means add them up. So let's add this up. 5 plus 0. 0. 5 plus 0 is 5. 5 plus 5, 10. Write down your unit. Take up your tens. Remember your unit. 0 is 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. You write down your unit, which is 0. You bring up your 1, tens up. So 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 0, 3. 3 plus 0, 3. 3 plus 7, 10. You write down your 0, bring up your tens. Remember your decimal point. 1 plus 3, 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 0, 6 plus 0, 6. So we have just 6 liters. So the 3 customers gave him what? 6 liters. So he sold 6 liters altogether. Now with this, I believe we can what? Solve our word problem on capacity. Remember to do your classwork and please do it with what? With patience. Please don't be rushed about this. You read the questions carefully and please when you're reading it, understand what you're reading. Don't be rushed to do plus or minus. Know when is plus, know when is minus, or times or division. Remember, you go through your work and do it effectively. I'll see you in our next class. Remember to do your classwork. Bye.